Hello guys, Survivor here. Welcome back to another video. This is part 2 of my spring break video thing that I uploaded like a day or two ago. But all I'm saying here is that yes, I did say I was gonna go ahead and upload a lot more. I mean, I just uploaded my infamous Second Son episode 12, and I'm telling you guys, me and my family had one hell of a time. Okay. Oh. Just one hell of a time, because yesterday we were just doing that. We were like going like to watch Ready Player One. Just celebrate my birthday. Like yesterday, as I'm recording this, like on March 31st, shit was insane. I loved it, and Ready Player One. When I saw that movie, it was amazing. I freaking loved it. Now it could have been better, kind of like right around the middle, because if y'all seen the movie, then y'all know what I'm talking about. But it it could have been better, because the final climax and shit was awesome, amazing. The beginning parts were really good too. It's just around the middle though, it just felt a bit rushed, but it was still an awesome movie, and personally, I really do enjoy it. And just Steven Spielberg, man, like the dude just knows how to direct these type of movies. He really does. And the thing is that the dude's done so many book to movie films, and people kind of are like in awe, like how kind of different the Jurassic Park movie is from the book, kind of. Because that's what I heard. But but the thing is, people found the movie better than the book, and that's a rare occasion. So yeah, but I also want to show you guys some things. I didn't really get like all of them, because some things kind of happened. They won't be coming like anytime soon, but I'll be sure to show them off, like probably like right around the end of this spring break or some shit, when I actually do get my hands on. But because they were Resident Evil 3 Nemesis for PlayStation 1. I love that so bad, freaking, because then there's like Guilty Crown Part 1 and Part 2. I yo Y'all know I love me some Guilty Crown. I told y'all in my Guilty Crown review, I loved the shit out of it. Yes, it maybe had some problems, but it still was really good. I really loved it, and I feel no shame of getting it. Then it's a zombie season 1. Just it's a zombie. That's it. I just don't need to explain it. Seriously, I don't need to explain it because of how freaking funny, kick-ass it is. I told y'all last video. But anyway, like, I'm just gonna be showing y'all like what I got, and I'm gonna be saying like my plans with this and stuff. I'm gonna start out with Guardians of the Galaxy by TellTale Games. To be honest with you guys, this seems like the year for the year for like freaking like interactive games for me, like interactive television show type games for me, because I'm gonna be pre-ordering Detroit Become Human when it comes out, like back in like during May. Like I really cannot wait for that game. It's gonna be amazing. I can already tell, because they really ain't showing much. Like during the promotional stuff, they all they've been showing is like some redones of like some already used footage that we already seen of Connor, Kara, and Marcus. They have shown like some different little clips, but it's still mostly the same. So I'm glad that Quantic is keeping the shit low, but I'm also hoping that it isn't extremely short. But we'll see. Guardians of the Galaxy by TellTale. Y'all know I'm all about that TellTale games, and I heard that this is one of their better games as of late, along with Batman the Animated Within, since that just concluded the Walkng Dead season 1, and I feel like I feel like it could be up there with Game of Thrones, their Game of Thrones game. I love it. Like, look at this shit. It's I'm looking at the back. like Star-Lord, Gamora, Drax, Rocket, and Groot. I heard again. I mean, I remember seeing like you used to play Rocket at one point, but I'm like, so are we gonna play as Gamora? Are we also gonna play as Drax? Like, I really want to see that shit. That's gonna be, that shit's gonna be amazing. I cannot wait because because TellTale games are just the shit. Because like, I mean, I just finished their Batman the End Within game, and it's just, that got Uncharted, the Nathan Drake collection, which includes Uncharted 1, Uncharted 2, and Uncharted 3. The very first 3 Uncharted games. I'm thinking about doing a series for all of them, but I'm going to be doing a series on the very first Uncharted. I cannot wait to play them. I've heard so much on how amazing these games are, and I've barely even seen anything. I mean, I haven't seen anything from the first game. I've only barely even saw like what happens in the second game, because I played a demo that involved some crazy shit in the second game, which was a Nathan Drake collection demo. I played the shit out of that. That I heard about like what happens in the beginning of Uncharted 2, and that's really it. Have not seen anything from Drake's Deception, and I've only seen like a little bit of gameplay and stuff from Uncharted 4, then Uncharted: The Lost Legacy. That's all I've really seen. Just a little bit of every single one of these games. I actually cannot wait because people keep saying that this is the Indiana Jones of gaming, the true Indiana Jones of gaming. Now people will say that, well, Tomb Raider's kind of that, but Tomb Raider back in the day, it was over the top. It was over the top Indiana Jones type adventure, where people just have fun while playing as this badass chick named Lara Croft. And then, and the new Tomb Raider games, like, they're more focused on survival and Lara just trying to make it through while uncovering these tombs, you know. So you're just constantly worrying like what the hell's gonna happen with her next. Uncharted, on the other hand, people say it's a video game equivalent of an Indiana Jones movie, and for what I've seen, the little snippets I've seen of Uncharted and shit, they may not be wrong, and I cannot wait to play and do episode 1 of Drake's Fortune. I cannot wait to record that shit. I got the very first Avengers movie. I plan on watching the hell out of this because Infinity War's coming up, and to be honest with you guys, I just want to watch so many of these damn movies. There's like 19 of them, including Infinity War at this point. And I'm like, are you fucking serious? And it's like, and this came out in 2012. And I heard that, and if I remember correctly, they've been building up Infinity War since then. Just shit, man. This takes a lot of playing with different writers, different people, like, and I'm surprised it's been this consistent for this long. I'm very surprised because this type of shit, this type of cinematic universe shit is rare. It's rare, especially when you have like an entire, different people, different actors, and all this shit, just coming together, just so you can make this big cinematic universe. Like, this shit is rare, and I'm glad that Marvel is where they're at, because this shit's one hell of an idea, and it is, and it still is today, because just, wow, guys, and y'all know I'm all about that Ruby. Like, look at this shit. Look at this shit. This is an extra large shirt of Ruby. I mean, you got Ruby, you got Blake, Weiss, and my girl Yang. This shit's awesome. We got this at FYE. This shit was cool to find, and I also got this at FYE. Like we also got this at FYE. It was just, look at this shit. I love it. And finally, I got this. It's it's a Star Wars shirt, but it's like it like glows in the dark or some shit. And if you look closely, it's anime. It's anime eyes. You know, like this, like like you got anime Luke Skywalker and Leia and Han right here. It's just you're like, what the hell is this shit? Like, it's like a bruh. Like, how the hell? Like, this looks like if Star Wars came out as an anime film back when it first released. That, just imagine that though. Like, Star Wars has such one hell of an influence on many movies and stuff. So I'm kind of wondering if it ever became an anime movie from way back in the day when it first released. I'm actually kind of curious how that would have went out. Like, when there'd be like a lot more anime, you know, and everything would be like equal, you know, to like anime standards and shit. Like, I'm actually really curious because that actually got me thinking right there. And I also found this at Books A Million, and this is what my mom got me for Easter, because she was like, "Oh, okay, I'll buy this for Easter," so I kind of forgot about Easter and shit. And I found this at Books A Million. I wasn't really gonna buy anything. I mean, it was either gonna be this, or Dragon Ball Super Volume 1, and I was gonna get this because this caught my eye the very minute, the second I saw the title of this, Angels of Death. I don't, just the cover of this shit alone and the title is interesting. And apparently, and this is what it says on the back, when Rachel Gardner wakes up in the basement of an unfamiliar building, she finds herself face to face with Zack, a serial killer wrapped from head to toe in bandages. Narrowly escaping his bloody sight, she makes it to the next floor, where she meets a man named Danny who claims to be her doctor. Rachel breathes a sigh of relief, but she can't help noticing that Danny's got a strange look in his eyes. And so this is basically a girl with amnesia trying to find out what's going on. And just this shit right here, and I actually read it through, like, looking at this stuff. Like, this is some shit like you would see off seinen anime and shit, and it's like this shit is crazy. Like, I really cannot wait to see, like, if they will actually adapt this as an anime, because this is like, I'm telling you, this is something I really want to see. Oh, wait a minute, what? Thank you for reading Volume 1 of Angel's Death manga adaptation. Oh, so this is based on Kudan Naduka, who's working on his adaptation following our previous title, Kirasame ga Furumori, has depicted this work in an even more impactful way. I actually really want to look that shit up, because this is a manga adaptation. I'm actually really curious now. But this man, like, this is actually looking really interesting, and I never really, like, I feel like someone just had to bring back the manga loving guy that I am. I mean, all I've been reading is the manga stuff that based off the animes I like. And I've really been that interested ever since, because it's some of the same stuff, same story I've already read or seen already. And I mean, not like plot details wise, but it's just like I've already seen these in animated form, low key, or I already know what's gonna happen or some shit. And this just caught my eye. And if this ever gets an anime, don't screw it up. Just saying, because because I haven't read any of it yet, but just I'm looking through this and I'm like, bruh, this shit is looking awesome. This looks totally like a mystery seinen type anime. I really cannot wait to see it. I really cannot wait. Or just read it, you know, like that. It has like a full colored page, like in the beginning. There's only 4 chapters, but I cannot wait. Yeah, Angels of Death. It just really caught my eye. And I wonder if any of y'all have ever read it as well, because I actually really want to know. Because I think, because it's only volume 1 out, but I don't know if there's any other volumes. I found out Books A Million. I didn't go to Barnes and Noble. So, yeah, that's really it. I was just wanting to show y'all some stuff that I got so far, because, you know, like because I was thinking about, you know, definitely doing a series of the Uncharted games. Definitely Drake's Fortune, the very first one, and I heard Uncharted 2 is even better, and I heard Uncharted 3 was really good, but not as good as 2. And Guardians of the Galaxy by TellTale. I'm going to recording this. Your boy is gonna be on the Guardians. Okay. If I had to pick like which series I would have to go to first, because look, TellTale is about to reveal The Walking Dead, the final season at PAX this coming week, and I'm really wondering when that's gonna come out. I'm really hoping they have it like come out like, I don't know, like, I mean they just got done with Batman, so I'm just like, maybe they're holding off maybe for like a few months so they can get it all planned, because this is their final season of The Walking Dead. And if you ever saw like that cover art, like it has Clementine holding an axe with AJ, who's also older. I'm really curious that it's like, I'm really curious how it's gonna all gonna play out, and I'm hoping that the episodes are long though. Cause let's be honest here, New Frontier episodes were short. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Like, the longest episode of that game was episode 3. That was it. Releasing episodes 1 and 2 was kind of a big mistake, as I feel like there could have been more put into them. But if you combine both of the episodes, if you kind of combine both episodes 1 and 2 of A New Frontier, you kind of got yourself a full-on episode. Let's be honest here. But just for me, like, I'm really interested on The Walking Dead, the final season. I really want to see how Clementine's story will end. Maybe there's going to be a cure, and that's how they're going to end it off, like finding a cure, or maybe, you know, some, like, they need to bring back certain characters, and to, you know, because The Walking Dead, it's been said that it takes place in the world of the comics, and it's actually been proven since Jesus from the hilltop was in A New Frontier, and there was also mentions of the kingdom in season 3. Like that, like season 3 was probably the closest to the comics I think we ever got. TellTale said that that Lily from the first season isn't the same Lily that, you know, helped the governor from the comics. The only thing we ever gotten out of the comics that was close to the comics in the game was way back in episode 1 of the first season with Glenn, and that shit, man, wow. But all I'm saying is that I'm really excited for the new TellTale, you know, game. Freaking, oh my god. But so I don't know when the final season is gonna come out. I really don't, but I'm really hyped for it. And if I had to pick which one to play, either that or Among Us Season 2, I would pick The Walking Dead the final season. I really want to see how Clementine's story ends so bad, and it's gonna be one hell of a season. I'm hoping it won't be a disappointment. I'm really hoping, because The Walking Dead season 2 was probably the least best out of the series. I mean, seriously, that was when they started lowering down like how longer episodes were, and that was kind of disappointing for fans. But now we're kind of used to these type of episodes now. And the thing is, ever since, TellTale has been doing a good job with their pacing. With their Batman games, like the pacing in those episodes were really good, and I'm kind of hoping that the writers from that game, like how to write like the pacing and stuff, I'm really hoping they come into that, because I felt like A New Frontier was kind of a bit fast. The fast pacing was kind of cool, because there was like so much happening without really feeling like it was kind of rushed. That's what it felt like sometimes, or at least most of the time for me in A New Frontier. But it was like right around the end where it felt, this shit is rushed. But so I'm hoping that the final season ends off with a damn bang, without any setup. Because if this is they're literally their final season of The Walking Dead, and this is taking place some years. I'm feeling like this is taking place, I think, during where the Whisperers come in the comics, maybe, because Jesus hasn't met up with Rick or met up with the Saviors or shit, like he hasn't yet. And I really want to see Javier come back. I really want to see him back. I really want to see our choices from A New Frontier, because I feel like because A New Frontier, let's be honest here, it kind of feels like a setup for the final season, and I'm feeling like we could probably play as both Javier and Clementine, but not as what they kind of, but not as they did in the final season. I want them to do it like, let's say, Reese and Fiona from Tales from the Borderlands. You play as both, respective characters at certain points of the story, like when they're like both together, though, you play as one of them for this certain point, because they're more likely going to be doing more at this point than the other will. And so your choices that you made, the other will reflect on that. Like Tales from the Borderlands is such a, like, I've seen how some of these things go, and just the way they did it was just amazing. But I'm really hoping that TellTale really does not fuck up the final season. It's gonna be, yeah. This is just my thoughts on the final season. Like, I really cannot wait. It's gonna be awesome. But yeah, back to what I was saying, though. I'm going to be playing Guardians after I upload Batman the Enemy Within. I'm going to be uploading Guardians after Batman the Enemy Within. But I don't know when that's going to be, so yeah. But anyway, though, that's really all I have to say, because there's just so much I really want to do. Like, when I do get a Resident Evil 3 Nemesis, I'm definitely thinking about doing a series on that, but I don't know when. I'm actually going to be uploading that as well. And I'm definitely going to be showing off my Is It the Zombie limited edition collect, like, because that shit that me and my mom found on Amazon, like that limited edition shit, like that shit looked awesome. Is It the Zombie is just a really good series. It really is. You guys just gotta go and check it out. It's really good. It's funny as shit. Go watch it. So yeah, this has basically been my video, just talking about this stuff, about like my birthday celebration yesterday, talking about Angels of Death, and on The Walking Dead, the final season. That's really it. I really wanted to make a part 2 to this, because it just felt kind of right. And I know it's gonna be April Fools and stuff. I'm like, you just falling out. Just stop. Okay, just stop. Anyway, I hope you guys can enjoy this though. Let the video if you enjoy it. Subscribe. Let's see more. Comment below what y'all think. If you're new to the channel, let's see more. Just subscribe for more. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see y'all in the next one, probably tomorrow, because I think this is enough, along with episode 12 of Infamous Second Son. Survivor out. Cannot wait to play fucking Guardians of the Galaxy, boy.